Good morning, everyone. This is Sriram Rangan. I am the president of Wagons Inc. We are a transportation safety and compliance consultant located out of Toronto. Today is October 12th, 2016, and I welcome you to this video blog. I'll be talking about Ifta and IRP audit process in this video blog today. What is an Ifta and IRP audit process? Who are all involved in this process? To the trucking company, Ifta and IRP are basically decals and cab cards needed to get through the scale or through a roadside inspection. To a fleet administrator, there's a set of rules to follow in order to file fuel tax returns and vehicle registration renewals. To people paying the bills, they are an unwelcome but necessary expense. To the province and the states that are the signatory to these agreements, Ifta, the International Fuel Tax Agreement, and IRP, the International Registration Plan, are tax collections and distribution mechanism. Don't you forget, no matter what you think of Ifta and IRP, exists to help the government collect their fair shares of fuel taxes and registration fees. Unlike many other programs in Canada and USA, they are based on what amounts to an honest system. They count on the truckers to keep accurate trip reports and fuel records. They count on the fleet administrator to file returns and renewal on time and to keep accurate records to back up their claim. They count on people paying the bills, well, just to pay the bills. What is the 3% standard? The honor code goes only so far. Periodically, carriers are audited to make sure they comply with Ifta and IRP audits. Each member jurisdiction has agreed to audit 3%, excluding new licensee, of its license base every year. Not every jurisdiction member meets the 3% standard. Big jurisdictions like Ontario, California, Pennsylvania, with lots of carriers, have to produce hundreds of audits each year in order to make their quota. This is a big challenge. When your government is strapped for resources, its shortfalls are taken very seriously. Both Ifta and IRP Compliance Review Committee meets monthly by conference calls and hosts workshops annually for the government and industry. They keep close tabs of the number of audits each jurisdictions perform. If a jurisdiction is out of compliance, it has a grace period to get into compliance. If a member fails the 3% audit standard, it risks being kicked out of Ifta and IRP. Why the big fuss? Unlike an income tax audit, where the audit represents one party, the federal, provincial, or the state government, the person conducting an Ifta audit and an IRP audit is working on behalf of every member of that jurisdiction. If one jurisdiction ignores its obligation, it risks compromising not only its own tax revenue, but revenues that rightfully belongs to the other province and state. Take for New Jersey, for example. A couple years ago, New Jersey, even today, managed more than 12,000 plus carriers, licensees. It was out of compliance, having zero audits conducted in those years. That's right, zero audits. Now, don't go into a stampede to get an Ifta license in New Jersey. They shut down. They are back into compliance right now. But you can imagine the chaos if New Jersey carriers were unable to get an Ifta license. Be ready. If you have trucks in the Ifta and IRP program, it is tempting to look at the 3% figure and think that you'll never get audited. Well, think again. The plates and the decals on your trucks are a duck floating on the surface of the lake. The audit conducted both on carrier and jurisdiction are on real motors of Ifta and IRP. They are the heart of the tax collection and distribution machine. Today, auditors are handling Ifta and IRP all in one shot. Your exposure during an Ifta audit will extend to vehicle licensing as well. Who knows? Maybe your base jurisdiction hasn't met its audit standards and is getting ready to make up for the last time this year. Maybe 2016, 17 is the year your number comes up. It happens eventually. Next time you think of Ifta and IRP, think how equipped you are to weather an audit. It's worth the effort to be accurate when you consider the risk of a big assessment. The fines are huge for errors in your reporting, sometimes in thousands and hundreds and thousands of dollars. So stay in compliance, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope there was a little bit value added, an understanding of what an IFTA and IRP audit is all about. You can always reach us if you have any questions in regards to IFTA or IRP. You can go to our website, www.wagonsinc.com, for more information. Thank you, and you have a fabulous day.